Hey friends, let's do My Friend a Misery guitar lesson by Metallica. I'll play the intro, then we'll break it down. So guitar 1's just playing this A augmented chord, play the open A string, 3rd fret on the D, 2nd on the G 2 times. Then go to just an A PL chord. And guitar 1 does that through 6 times. The 3rd time through guitar 2 starts and we're just playing 3 on the D, to 5 on the A, 3 on the D, open A, and we palm mute that 5. So. And then we go 2nd fret D, 3rd fret on the A palm mute, back to 3rd fret on the D to the open A. And do that through 3 times. So we're starting to build on the riff. 2 times there. Then we have the next riff and we're just building on the first riff. We have 3 on the D, palm mute 5, A, 3, D, open A. Then we're putting this end on it, 3 D, palm mute 5, A, 3 D, open A. Then 2nd fret D, 3rd fret on the A palm mute, 2nd fret D, open A. And then 2nd fret on the D, 3rd fret palm mute on the A, then go back to 2nd fret on the D, slide up to 7. And we're doing that through 2 times, and that's our intro there. So we're building on that riff again, but this time we have the open A palm mute, 3D, 5A palm mute, 3D, open A. So. And then 3D, palm mute 5A, 3D, open A, then play the 3 on the A. Palm mute the A again, 2D, 3 on the A, 2D, open A, and then to finish it off, back to 2 on the D, 3 on the A palm mute, do 2, slide up to 7 on the D, and then play the 7 2 times. And for guitar 1 we just do that through 4 times there, so slowly. Now let's have a look at guitar 2. And this is just playing the 4th time through our main riff. So we have 2G, 3 on the D, 5 on the A, and do that 4 times. 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 5. And then just play the 2 on the G, 3D, 2 on the G. And then we're going back to 2 on the G, 2 on the D, 3 on the A, and do that 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then to finish off just play G, D, G, so 2, 2, 2. And that's the last time through the riff, and that's our verse there. So our pre-chorus, we're palm muting the open A, 3rd fret A, and then play 5D. Then do the same but on the E string, so open E palm mute, 3rd fret palm mute, 5th fret on the A. Now we're palm muting 5 on the E, 7 on the A. Go back to the first one again, A, open, 3, 5 on the D. And then just play the open E palm muted, And then we're going to play 5 on the A and the D, hammer onto 7 on the A, and take those 5s off when you do the 7. Slowly. Now when we're doing the palm mute on the 5 on the E to the 7, the second guitar is just playing an A power chord 2 times. And that's our pre-chorus C. So we're just starting with an F sharp power chord, 2 palm mutes, then the A string, open 2, 3, 4 to an E power chord, palm mute the open E string to an A power chord 2 times, then again, and then go to 4th fret D and G 2 times. Put a bit of vibrato on there. So. Then do the start again, the F sharp, 2 palm mutes, the A, O, 2, 3, 4, the E power chord, palm mute. This time we're going to do the A power chord 2 times, B flat to B to an E power chord, then play the E power chord again. So this time. Do the first one again. The second one, the only change is we don't play that last E power chord again. So A, B flat, B to the E. And then to finish the chorus off, we're going to play the open E string 3rd fret on the A, open, 3 palm mutes, 1, 2, 3, back to E power chord, 1 palm mute, and then play the open E 2nd fret on the A, hammer onto the 3rd fret. 3 palm mutes, 1, 2, 3, back to the E, and 1 palm mute there. So. And that's our chorus C. So for our post-chorus, it's similar to our intro. Guitar 1 is just playing our augmented A again. Back to the A power chord, do that 2 times, and guitar 2 is doing the 2nd fill there. Back to the 2, 3. And we just do that 2 times. From there we go to the verse, and guitar 1 stays exactly the same. Guitar 2 is a little bit different, so let's have a look at that. So our second guitar is going to play with the riff. We're going to start with the open A, 3rd fret D, 2nd fret G. And then just play the A power chord. And we do that 3 times, and then we finish the same we did with our first verse with our. And that's the same there. From there we have the pre-chorus, that's exactly the same, and the chorus is exactly the same, and then we have our little post-chorus C. So our post-chorus is just our intro chords and our A augmented 2 times to our A, back to our A augmented 2 times, and we just let that fade out there. So we'll do all our solo parts at the end. Let's just do the solo rhythm first. So we're doing the same as our post riff to start off. The 2, 3. Slide up to the 7. Do that 2 times. So we're doing the riff again. This time add the 3 in on the A and finish our riff the same. 2, 3, slide up to 7 and play 7 and slide back down again. Then the next time through, play it the same as the verse with the palm mute on the A. The 3. And slide down on the 7. From there we go back to the pre-chorus, that's exactly the same. And then we do our chorus, which is the same. The only thing here is we leave off our little build up at the end with the 3. We just leave off that part there. And that's our solo rhythm. And from there we go back to the chorus, play that all the way through. Then we do the chorus again another 2 times, but leave out the end part again. And then the riff changes here. We're going to have an F sharp 2 times, do a palm mute on the open E, and then E, F sharp 2 times, 2 palm mutes to the G. So do that again, the F sharp. This time do 3 palm mutes on the E, the E, F sharp 2 times, 2 palm mutes to the G. Then do the F sharp again. This time do 2 quick palm mutes. E, F sharp, 2 palm mutes to the E, to the G. Back to the F sharp, 2 palm mutes. Our E, F sharp 2 times, 2 palm mutes and to the G. Then from there we're just doing the chorus again, we're just putting a stop at the end, so the start stays exactly the same. We stop on that E there and then finish the same with our A to E. And they're all the rhythm parts. Now let's check out all the solo parts. So we're just starting using our volume. Start with the volume off 7 on the D, hammer down, let the volume come up, then play the G, 5, 9, back to 7D. Now all on the G string, 9, 7, 5, 7, and do that 2 times. 7, 5, 9, 7 to the G, 9, 7, 5, 7, and then start with the bend up on the B string, 10, turn your volume up and let it come down, and then 10 again on the B, 9 G, and then 10 on the D. Do that again with the bend up, volume, let it come down, 10 on the B, and then this time go 10 on the D, 7 on the G there. So and that's our volumes there. Now let's have a look at the next part. So start with the open A, D string, 2nd fret, slide to the 3rd fret, G2 to the B3, then play the 3 again on the B with the open E and slide up to 5. Play the 5 again on the B and the open E, slide back to 3 and then 2nd fret on the G. So. Then play the open A again. Play the open D, hammer onto 2, play the 2 again, open G, hammer onto 2, play the 2 again, and then just play 2 G, 1 on the B, open E. So slowly. And do that through 3 times. Then we have the next solo part, let's do that. So slide up to the 10th fret on the B, then do 11, pull off the 10, do a bend on 11B, then release the bend, play 11, 10, and then do 10, hammer onto 11, pull off the 10. play the 10 again, and then play 10, hammer onto 11, pull off to 10, slide back to 8. And then hammer onto 10, pull off to 8, slide back to 6, hammer onto 8, pull off to 6. Then slide back up to 10 again, do 11, pull off to 10, bend on the 11, do 11 again, pull off to 10 on the B, bend again on 11, play 11, 10, 10, hammer onto 11, pull off to 10, and then this time we have 10, hammer onto 11, pull off to 10, slide back to 8, hammer on 10, then play 8, hammer onto 10, pull off to 8, slide back to 6, hammer onto 8, and then 6, hammer onto 8, pull off to 6, slide back to 5, hammer on 6, pull off to 5, play 7 G, back to the B5 to G5. So that last little part. Then we're coming up to 13 on the E, pull off to 10, play 10B, and then 10E, 13 on the E. Do that again. And then just play 13, pull off to 10, 13B, 10E, then do that again. Then we do 2 pull-offs, 13, 10, 13, 10, back to 10 on the B, 10E, and do that again. 13, pull off to 10, 13, pull off to 10, 10B, 10E, so slowly. Then come back to 12 on the E, pull off to 8, back to 10 on the B, E, 8, 12, and do that 2 times. Then just do 12, pull off to 8, 10B, 8E, do that again. And then do 12, pull off to 8, 12, pull off to 8. Then we're going to jump to the B, 10, hammer onto 11, pull off to 10, slide back to 8, hammer onto 10 there, so slowly. Then we're doing the first one again with the 13, pull off to 10 on the E, back to the 10. Just about pull off, 13, 10, 10B, 10, and again 13, 10, 10. Do the 13, pull off to 10 2 times. Then go 10B, 10E, do 13, pull off to 10, play 13. Then jump up to 20 on the E, pull off to 17. 17B, back to 17E, 20E. Do that again. Last time, 20, pull off to 17, 17B, 17 on the E. Do 20 on the E, slide up to 22, and then do a bend on 22 there. So that's the first part of the solo. Now let's have a look at the harmony as well. So I'll just talk you through the harmony here. This time we're going to slide up to 10 on the G. Play 12, pull off to 10. Do the bend on 12, release the bend, play 12, 10, and then do 9, hammer onto 10, pull off to 9. Play 9 again, and then 9, 10, 9, come back to 7, 9, 7, 5, 7, 5. Slide up to the 10 again on the G, do 12, pull off to 10, bend on 12, 12, pull off to 10 again, bend on 12, play 12, 10. This time do 9, hammer onto 10, pull off to 9, and then 9, 10, 9, slide back to 7, play 9, and then 9, 7, 9, slide back to 5, 7, and then 5, 7, 5, slide back to 4, 5, 4, play 7 on the D, back to 4 on the G, 5 on the D. Then come up to 19 on the G, pull off to 14 and play 15 on the D, and do the pattern the same as we did with the previous guitar. Then play 17, pull off to 14 on the G, back to 14 on the D this time, and do the pattern the same again. This time play 14, 15, 14, slide back to 12 and 14. Then go back to the first pattern again. Then jump to 17 on the E, pull off to 12, 13 on the B. And then just play 17, slide up to 19, 19, slide up to 20, and play 20 again. And that's the harmony. Now let's have a look at the next wah part. So we're going to start with 16 on the G and the B, and we're going to bend it and tremolo pick. Then do 16, pull off to 14 on the G, 16 D, back to 14 G, bend 16, play 14 B, bend 16, release and pull off to 14, D, 16, 14, 16 G, 14, bend 16, pull off to 14, do that again. And then bend on 17 on the B. Then we're going to bend 17 on the E 4 times. Just play 17, play 19B, use your bar, 17B with your bar, and then bend 16G, play 17B 3 times. 14G, back to D, 16, and then 14, 15, and then just play 14G and B with a bend 2 times. And that's that wah part of the solo there. So we're going to start with 2 bends on the G and the B 2nd fret, then play 4th fret on the D, do a bend on 5th fret B, then bend again, play 2nd fret E, and do that again, and again, and end on the bend on the 5th fret. Then do bend and release on 5th fret, pull off to the 2nd fret on the B, do the same on the G, 4th fret, bend and release, pull off the 2nd fret, and again, 4th fret on the D. Then we're bending 4th fret G, play 2nd fret B, do 4 on the G, pull off to 2, 4 on the D, pull off to 2. Do a bend on the 4th fret G again, go to B, 2, hammer onto 5, pull off to 2, G, 4, 2, D, 4, then jump back to G, 4, pull off to 2, 4 on the D, 2 on the G, and do that 3 times. And end on the 4 there. So that last part slowly. Then jump up to the 16 on the G, do a bend, play 14 and then 16 D, do 3 bends on 17 on the B, then play 14 on the B, 14 on the E, and then we have this quick little lick, 17 pull off to 14 on the E, 14 on the B, and we do that 6 times. 5, 6, bend 2 times on 17 E, do 17, pull off to 14, B, 17, E, 14, do a bend on 17 B, so. Then we're doing this little run down, 17, pull off to 14 on the E, 17 B, 14 to the E, then 17 pull off to 14 on the B, 16 on the G, 14 on the B, 16 pull off to 14 on the G, 16 D, 14 G, bend on 16 on the G, then play 16 G and B, pull off to 14, 16 on the D, back to 14 G and B, and we do that 2 times. Then do 16, pull off to 14 again, G and B, play 14 on the B, and then 14 on the G and the B. Then we're sliding up to 16 on the D, play G, 14, 16, pull off to 14, 16 on the D, play 16 G and B, 14 G and B, and then G, 16, pull off to 14 2 times, 16 D, 14 on the G, then do the pull off on the 16 again, back to 14 2 times, 16 D, 14 on the G, back to 16 on the D. Then we're doing a bend on the 4th fret on the G, tremolo pick and slowly release the bend, slide up to 16 on the D, G, 14, 16, bend 16, release, pull off to 14, bend on 17, then E, 14, B, 17, 14, G, 16, back to B, 17, pull off to 14, G, 16, 14, D, 16, G, 14, 16. Then we're going to jump to E, 17, pull off to 14, pull off to 12, and do that 6 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then tap on 20 on the E, pull off to 17, 14, 12. Tap on 19 this time, pull off to 14, 12, and do that 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 4, 5, 6. Then tap on 19, pull off to 17, pull off to 14 on the E. Tap on 19B, pull off to 17, pull off to 14. Do that again, 19, 17, 14. Then tap on 18 on the G, pull off to 16, pull off to 14. Hammer on to 16, tap on 18. Then just play 16D, 14 on the G. 16G and B, 2 bends. Then D, 19, pull off to 16. Then we have this end little walk up. We have D, 16, G, 14, 16, 17, 14, B, back to 14, D, play 14, G and B 2 times, and then again and hammer on to 16, G and B, play it again. Then 16 on the D, G, 14, 16, 17, 14, B, back to 14, D. Then to finish it off, G, 14 2 times, 15, 16, 14, D. Then just play 14 on the B and the E 2 times. Slide down and do that again. And there are all the parts there. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed My Friend of Misery guitar lesson by Metallica. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you love your 80s rock, glam and metal, jump onto my YouTube channel for hundreds more songs, and I'll see you soon.